Ah, with my spear, I struck the final blow. All of Veloth's children embraced in triumph. Then, everything changed.
Everything changed. What you're seeing right now is the Ashlander, clan story. Just gonna remake a Warden. Nice. Warden's great. Very flexible, so you can kind of decide if you want to be stamina or if you want to be magicka. Tank, caster. A lot of people are going magicka. Or I think most people are going magicka based, so I'm going stamina. What's going on in here? Creepy purple dudes? Purple ghosts. No. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go bow and two-handed. Melee or ranged DPS. Get whooped on, boy. Get whooped on. That looks pretty cool. What level did you get to when you first played? Be nice if there was a sky shard in here.
Burn it!
Probably do Magicka. Magicka's great. There's a whole frost line. There's a healing line. Veteran 2? Nice. That's around where I was. That's around where I was. When I came back, my main was champion level 65 or 70. Burial chamber. I guess I have to unlock something. And also, like I said, everything scales, so you can play with your buddies so easily, or anybody really. Kneel at the shrine and listen to the demon gods above me.
After Scar fell, my people cried out for the quiet life, with crops and strong houses. We silenced our Velothi hearts and settled beside the Fire River. Scar provided with chitin and meat. We thrived.
Ooh, chitin.
There was peace for a time, then bloodshed.
Aha. Not anymore. Well, I got a couple guilds that I'm in, man, that I can get you into. Trade guilds. One of them has one of them is a really bigger trade guild, so they have like a minimum amount of sales you must make through the guild store, but another one is just like filled with super friendly players. It doesn't have much of a requirement. The Nern Crack Traffickers. And I'm probably gonna start my own guild pretty soon here. Bring forth the skulk. Call forth the skulk. Yeah.
The first Ashkans grew old and died. New Ashkans took their place, with souls dark as pitch. They painted their faces and slaughtered us, with our home and history lost. The last of the Hilerons left the wastes in silence. You've paid your respects and listened, even as my family tries to kill you. Your heart is pure. Come.
Yes.
Find me in my tomb. I will speak with you there.
Creepy. Speak with you in your tomb. Yeah, that's fun. Take. Oh. No sky shards. Sad day. Sad day. Sky shahads. Maybe there is one over here. Oop. Ah, I gotta go all the way back. Mongolian feet's running. Bleep, 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 bleep. Nope, passed it. Am I level 10 yet? Level 8. I'm taking it super slow. You can usually get to level 8 in like an hour. What's up, homie?
I sometimes forget the courage and vigor of the flesh. Years harden us, make us cold and suspicious. On behalf of my family, I beg your forgiveness. What brings you to our forsaken tomb? Yours is the only living heart that knows our sad
The descendant Drellith sent to me. Drellith.
Truly? The Hleron name survives? Then there is hope for our house after all. You must take my spear and deliver it to this Drellith. As long as a member of my house carries that spear, the strength of the Hleron lives on.
Wow. There seems to be a lot of sexual references in this guy's dialogue. The hardness of the flesh. Take my spear. Deliver the spear and just story. Do you want me to tell him anything else?
Yes. Tell him that Aldrin was, is, and forever shall be our home. So long as my house lives in exile, the spirits that haunt this tomb shall never know peace. Drellith must claim his share of this land.
Hey, Ethric, what's up, dude? Been in and out lurking? Word up. That's cool, man. Appreciate it. I think a lot of people are doing that. Is this early access? Yes. This is early access. Do Morrowind. From the 22nd to the 6th of June. Sadly, if you pre-purchase now, you won't be able to get in until the 6th. At least that's what I was told, and I think that's what they confirmed. I didn't know that until yesterday. That's why it freaked the hell out. The Ashlanders control Aldrin. How should he stake his claim?
The children of Ash may have forgotten our name, but they will not have forgotten that spear. The weapon that slew the great Emperor Crab. Their wise women and far seers will know its power. If he brandishes the spear, they will listen.
Goodbye. I'll brandish my spear, and they will listen. Grab the spear. Have you ever played ESO before? About to hit 10 and try out the low-level battlegrounds. PvP battlegrounds. And then maybe go on my main and do some battlegrounds. Okay, so we've got a stamina morph for Scorch. Nice. Can't tell if we have a stamina morph for Healing Seed yet. Or Impaling Shards yet. Haven't played in a while? Yeah, that seems to be a common theme. That's what I did as well. I didn't play it for like 3 years, and now there's massive amount of content to cover. Came back learning all the things. There's a lot more things to relearn. Well, to learn that I never played. But I've got a pretty damn good idea of most things. I know I've got some videos and information on how to make a ton of money. I've got 2 trade guilds. I've got I know the biggest PL spot in the game. I'm getting a firm idea on what builds, what gear sets to wear for what builds, which is a huge part of the end game now. Different builds and different gear sets for different situations, like, you know, Zerg PvP, small group PvP, PvE, and such. Thinking about starting the guild today too. Start up the Skulk. I really like small group PvP. How did I get here? I think I'll just teleport. How about that? Sha-na-na-na-na-na. Yeah, I've been wanting to play an MMO for a really long time, and I'm like really done with pay to win games, other than EVE Online, but it's still very pay to win. And until Crowfall comes out, this looks like the best bet. Ashes of Creation looks good, but I mean, that's not going to be for a while.
You're back.
Either.
Just in time, too. The Ashlanders' mood has soured since you set out. I'm not sure how much longer I can linger here. Tell me, did you find anything in the tomb?
I found his ardent spear.
Is this?
Yeah.
By the 3, this is Calderas, the Hilaron spear of myth. I've seen illustrations, but I never thought I'd hold it in my hands. Remarkable. Did my ancestors say why he wanted me to have it?
Yeah, me too, dude. I'm really excited because now with all the stuff in the game, I will have no problem streaming it every day for the whole weekend tests at all. Like, I could see myself just having my EK and people buddies can come in and we just duel and test and theory craft over and over again, you know? I had a lot of fun this weekend. And the content I thought was really good. Like, it was just 5 hours of PvP testing. Well, 8 hours. Kinda. More like 5 hours one night. Draenoth killed Scar with it. Your ancestors struck the final blow that killed the Emperor Crab. The Emperor Crab.
So my ancestors fought alongside the Ashlanders to bring down the great Emperor Crab. Unbelievable. But what happened to them? Why did they vanish?
I don't know. The Ashlanders slaughtered them. Draenoth wants you to know that Aldrune is your home.
Yes, in the shadow of Scar, we found our home. There are few things more sacred than a dead hero's wish. I will see our home rebuilt, our tomb restored. I will honor my ancestors. House Clairon owes you a great debt, my friend. Thank you.
No worries, man, but I think you got some lava on your eyebrow there, dude. Please.
Wise mothers, I apologize for my haste earlier. I was simply desperate to reunite with my ancestors.
That spear.
Are you talking about StarCraft?
Where did you come by it?
Our mutual friend found it in my family's tomb.
Starcraft 2.0?
It belonged to my ancestor, Dranoth Hlaren.
Dranoth? Wise one. Isn't that...
Yes,
Ran out.
the unsung, wiped from our history when he led his
Oh,
kin
yeah,
away
yeah,
from
dude,
the
yeah.
Velothi path.
You know him then? Dranoth battled Scar alongside your people, didn't he? He used this spear to fell the beast.
Yes, Dranoth's kin, your kin, were once clan friends. When Dranoth left the path, our Ashkans slaughtered him and his people. A sin that still haunts us. We rarely speak of it.
Perhaps we can make amends. I have no quarrel with the tribes, but my ancestors have claim here. Aldrin is our home.
Absolutely not. The houses claim our land, our livelihoods. They will not take Scar from us as well.
Farseer, I have no desire to displace anyone. I will welcome the Velothi people to my table. Your pilgrimages, your cairns, your celebrations, all will remain as it is. You have my word.
The sins of your great houses do not wash away the unsung's claim. The Velothi people honor the past, even when it is inconvenient. Settle here if you wish, son of Dranoth. I only pray that Scar is big enough for both of us.
Thank you, wise one. You honor me and my ancestors. I vow to show your people equal respect.
Okay. So the game has been throwing me so many names, so many storylines about Morrowind. Kind of overwhelming. But these are the Ashlanders. They're like exiled from Vivek. Yeah, you know, that reminds me, I have access to Start a Citizen. I should really install that and check it out and do like a stream on it at some point. Super stoked for Star Citizen and Crowfall are like my main kind of... You know, Ashes of Creation kind of looks good too. I was watching a bunch of it last night, but... We'll see how it works out. Alright. Completed that. What did I get? Anything morphed? Beetle morph. Healing seed, not yet. Does this have a stamina? It does. That has, this Halo has a stamina version as well. That's really nice. Healing, I don't know yet. Yeah. 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 Oh, my leveling destruction staff. Yeah, I've never hopped into Star Citizen, so I'm probably gonna install it when I'm done with this today. And check it out in the next week or so, maybe. Star Citizen stream. Alright. So, we just did a crap load of stuff. Went all the way up here, finished many storyline things. My brain hurts from all of the names and storylines. Feel like I've been reading the Silmarillion. And what do I got? Still only one level to go till I can do some PvP on this character. I really want to check out the low-level PvP because that's usually really fun, you know? Not too try-hardy, just running around crazy. Alright, let's go back there. Hand this in. Bow, 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 bow. Did you play Elite Dangerous at all? You think you can still get into early access? I pick it up earlier today. I don't think if you bought it after the 22nd did you get early access, but you might be able to today. I don't know. I don't know if you can get it still today and have access. But let me ask in my guild real quick. Let me ask my 3 guilds.
Step up, have a look.
People say they're not too sure. What? This guy said he bought Morrowind today and he's on his warden right now.
My prices can't be beat.
This guy said he bought it today and he got access, so I don't know if it goes after today or how that works, but that guy said he bought it today. And also, on Green Man Gaming, it was 18% off if you bought it on Green Man Gaming.
Step up, have a look.
So that's interesting. But even if you didn't get Morrowind, there's still like a mega buttload of access. But you said you wanted to play a warden, so. Cool, man. Well, let me know. Feel free to hit me up in the game, and I can get you in a guild that's really friendly and very helpful for people that haven't played for a while or haven't played at all, for that matter.
How Stilvani still keeps slaves?
How else do those lazy mages accomplish anything?
But what about that?
Getting a little frame drop in here. Quest assist number 2. Let's see, can I slot anything else here? Can I slot anything else? I've actually been enjoying the Morrowind story a lot, too. And it just starts you right on Morrowind. It's pretty overwhelming with the amount of information, but it's pretty good. Although Morrowind appears to be filled with murderers, killers, slavers, and fucked up characters. But, you know, Bethesda. Okay, I've got Sleet Storm available. Anything else I can morph? I could switch to Destro Staff and get that leveled up. Where I wanted to. Stuff doesn't unlock till 14. Let me check my inventory if I got any new loot. Still level 6 staff. Might as well chuck it on, since I don't need to level the skills that I have in two-handed anymore. Right? Heavy waist. Light armor. I don't need that. Level 7. Shield. I don't have a shield. Or, I don't have anything leveled up in shield yet. So many belts. What the hell? Nice. Decent necklace. Okay. Let me slot. That's morphed. That's morphed. That needs to stay. Actually, that needs to stay as well. So I'll take off, dive, and scorch. And throw on my 2 destruction staff things. Actually, I don't want to spend the skill points right now. I'm just going to go back to what I was. The mods are kind of broken right now since the game's expansion just came out. So I don't have Sky Shard locations. Lacking skill points. Alalo Construction Syndicate.
Customers are always welcome.
And so the Outlander returns, as
Yes.
we discussed in the swamp. I expected you to return with Vea, or present me with a time and place for us to meet. Tell me, Outlander.
Had some issues
which
with that, buddy.
complication? What kind of complication? I ordered my soldiers to stand down and let you do things your way. But instead of results, you bring me excuses.
In this game, Morrowind loves to build it up and then hit you in the nuts with the feels. Your son's dead. He's killed during the House Veteran raid.
No, that's not possible. My son was banished, ordered to leave Vardenfell and never return. Why would he disobey me and go to those savages?
Faye was with me. She confirmed it. Was her brother, Uran.
Vea was with you? And you left her out there? By the 3, everything is unraveling no matter how hard I try to maintain control. I need you to do something else for me, if you would.
What's that?
Tell my daughter.
Hey, we got a bow.
Sorry.
Yes.
Tell her she needs to stay away until I can
What I
calm
needed.
things down. I don't want to see anything happen to her. Promise me. And take
Right.
this. Consider it payment for your efforts thus far.
I saved your whole family. You're gonna give me a green level 8 bow? He's Dunmer, dude. I'm telling you.
If you'll excuse me,
Their
I
integrity
need
is
some
lacking.
time to consider everything you've told me. Once I determine the best way to proceed, I'll contact you. In the meantime, make sure Vea stays away from Balmora and House Redoran.
Did you order the attack on the Ashlander camp?
It was never meant to be an attack. I sent Captain Briven to clear land that already belonged to House Redoran. The Ashlanders were given an opportunity to depart. The situation didn't have to turn violent. Those damn savages should have just left.
Bunch of savages in this town. Ashlander camp. How is that
House
Redoran?
Redoran has been slowly expanding in that direction for years. We claimed that area almost a year ago, but we were forced to temporarily abandon it when a massive ash storm hit. Before we could return,
not just let 'em use the land?
Ashlanders moved in. Redoran depends on that land for hunting and resources. The Ashlanders are like a plague of insects. They sweep into an area, take everything, and move on. We couldn't allow them to do that here. So I sent Captain Briven to convince them otherwise.
Sounds like I need to talk to old Captain Briven then.
The captain serves House Redoran with honor and dedication. He's out doing his job. If Briven had anything to do with my son's death, he would have reported it to me. He'd have no reason to keep such news from me and the other counselors.
Uran left behind a speaking stone. His last message indicated that he planned to talk to Briven.
I'll speak to Briven when he returns. But understand, the captain operated under my orders. He's an exemplary soldier and an upstanding member of the house.
Yeah, I don't
Like
know.
me,
You can't
everything
trust
he
anybody in this freaking land. Ding! Gained a skill point from that quest. Yee. I still haven't put any points in my stats yet because I've been waiting to hit 10. Morph. Can't morph it yet. Almost there. We got a bow. We got a bow. Let's switch over to bow for a little bit since critical charge. Might as well wait till that's leveled. Might as well wait till that's leveled. 2 skill points. 2 skill points. Gonna hold on that till I hand in these other quests. Yeah, Star Citizen, Camelot Unchained, and Crowfall. So it's gonna be very reminiscent of the 2003, 2002 era of MMORPGs. This is kind of funny because we're having another Camelot game, Crowfall, which is like very Shadowbane related, and Star Citizen, which is, I mean, that's when we got Eve at the same time frame. So Star Citizen's kind of like, it's kind of interesting. It took this many years to get some more sandboxy games like that. Sandboxy games. Yo, what up, man?
Outlander, over here!
Ah, it's this guy.
Now you told me what you found in the Ashlander mine. I can't imagine what Vea must be going through right now, but she shouldn't be alone. That's why I came looking for you.
Why me? Isn't Naryu with her? Bruh?
Naryu has
Bruh?
responsibilities to tend to.
Come on, bruh.
Morag Tong responsibilities. Understand?
Yeah.
She left me to keep
Gonna go
Vea
murder
company,
people.
but I'm not very good at spouting words of comfort and solace. Unless I can kill something, I'm very good at that.
I'm gonna talk to Vea.
You do understand. And now you implied you're as dense as the ash storms coming off Red Mountain. Good to know even the Mother of Blades can be wrong. Vea's upset, and not just about her brother. She wanted to go with Naryu.
Alright. I'll go with Thea.
One other thing. Nayu's job concerns House Redoran. That's why she didn't want Veya to accompany her on this one. Veya's grief-stricken, angry, and ready to lash out at anyone and anything. So keep your head low and try not to upset her.
Let's get some experience getting on Veya's bad side.
I have experience getting on a lot of people's bad sides. Women, especially, find me exasperating. Irresistible, but exasperating. It's a gift.
Guy's such a narcissist, man. What does Veya want to go?
Something about who Nayu's target is. Thinks the target may know something about what happened to her brother. Look, I'm not even sure how Veya found out who Nayu's target is, and I don't want to know. Just go and talk to her, please.
Some advice on how to approach.
Carefully, and with your hands empty and clearly visible. She's in the safe house beneath Balmora, or at least that's.
I already know where she is. I just talked to her a little while ago. Yeah, worried about Camelot because Warhammer Online. Yeah, I'm in the same. I'm in the same boat with you, man. The only thing is, Electronic Arts isn't involved in it, or Games Workshop, which are notoriously both pretty notorious for. Games Workshop is very notorious for handing out their license to about anybody and everyone, and Electronics Arts just seems to destroy everything in its everything it touches. So that's the two things that I'm looking at positive about Camelot. But I really liked Warhammer Online, and I really like DAOC as well. I didn't play it very much at all, but I didn't play DAOC much. I played it like 9 years afterwards, just because I preferred Shadowbane over it. But if Shadowbane wasn't out, I probably would have played the crap out of DAOC. So hey, the more PvP games that are good, I hope they work out, and we'll see. Yeah, dude, I spent a lot of time playing Warhammer Online. But our guild pretty much led the server into the city, the taking of the city. And when we got there, I remember very distinctly, the city content was not there. It was literally broken. And that's when everybody knew that that's why it was so hard to get in the city, because it wasn't completed yet. And then they kept on keeping Bright Wizards as powerful as they were.
Get out of here, Ashur.
So, but I think it was still a huge mistake for them to completely shut the game off. I don't know why they didn't just go free to play, but sure, there's a lot of stuff involved with that, right? Oh, and you can also, Warhammer Online is also, they have a emulator for the game that's supposed to be working really good. So you can play Warhammer Online right now, I think. But it's an emulated old game, you know. It's free though.
Did Ashur send you to check up on me? I swear, the next person that treats me like a child is going to find my dagger in their stomach. God,
damn, girl.
I'm not mad at you. I'm just annoyed at everybody right now.
Calm down, you're my bae. Calm down. Want me to leave?
No, I don't think so. It's just been difficult. Finding poor Ulran in the Ashlander camp. I need to be doing something. Sitting down here in the dark, hiding, that's not going to solve anything.
Naryu told you to stay here.
I know, but Naryu's writ. It involves a Redoran counselor. Exactly the opportunity I've been waiting for. The counselor knows who set up my brother. We need to talk to her before Naryu executes the writ. Do this for me, and I promise to stay here.
What staff you think would be good for Warden? Destruction staff. They have a lot of frost abilities and ice abilities. they also have fire abilities. So, Flame Staff, Frost Staff, and they also have good healing. So, Restoration Staff as well. You could go Frost Staff, Restoration Staff. You could go Destruction. You could go Flame Staff, Frost Staff. You could go Flame Staff, Resto Staff. You could go. They work with a lot of stuff. Do I think Flame's better than the others? I don't know yet. You know, later on in the game, I don't think anybody really knows yet, other than people that tested it on the beta. But the good news is you don't really have to make that decision. You can just rock the Destruction Staff and test out Flame and Frost. Where can I find Naryu now?
Well, Naryu wouldn't tell me any specifics, but she trained me well. It wasn't hard to sneak a glance at the writ before she took off. Her target's at Arenum Manor, out in the swamp. Not far from that smelly cave, actually.
When I hit level 10 and I look through all my skills, because I'm going to go stamina probably and look over my skills to see what I'm going to roll with, I will, we can look at the skills that they have and kind of determine what will be good. But I think a mix of any of those would work great. I'll go to the manor and see if I can delay Naryu's kill.
I appreciate you agreeing to see what you can learn at Arenum Manor. My father used to say it was used by counselors as a retreat, but Mother always told me it was where they conducted business that required a certain degree of privacy.
You giving any thoughts to your brother's message?
That's all I've been doing, thinking. And I think Ulran was right. I think someone wanted him out of the way, and they orchestrated the event with the Ashlanders to do it. Someone played my brother for a fool. And it cost him his life.
If you're wanting to play with me or be in the or get in these guilds that I'm in, or join the guild that I'm probably gonna make today, I am on Aldmeri Dominion. So you can play with everybody outside of PvP, but in PvP, if you're not on Aldmeri Dominion, you will not be able to play with us. Just letting you guys know that I'm on Aldmeri Dominion. What can you tell me? I know Aldmeri Dominion, right? Altmers, okay? But I picked Aldmeri Dominion because I like Wood Elves, not because Altmers. What are the names of the guilds I'm in? Right now I'm in Nerncrack Traffickers, which is a trade guild. And I'm also in Black Market Wares, which is a trade guild. Nerncrack Traffickers is a more casually based trade slash multi-guild. Very helpful people. Very fun, very nice guys, nice people. I know the husband of the guild leader. He came in and PL'd me and stuff. They don't have any requirements, weekly sales, right? And then Black Market Wares is the other one I'm in, and they're more hardcore, more serious with the trading, and they require 75,000 gold a week in sales from the guild store, which really isn't much once you learn how to make money in the game. You can make like 20 to 50k an hour if you know what you're doing. And then I'm in the Commoners, which is a small guild of people that have a ton of knowledge about the game. And then today I'm going to be making the Skulk. So we're going to have that guild as well. And see how that rolls, cuz a lot of people have been picking up the game and playing with me. So that should be cool for that. And I don't know if I really want to have more than 4 guilds, because it's kind of something to maintain. I don't know if you guys know how the trading system works in this game, but there is no auction house, okay? there is no auction house. Each guild is allowed to have one guild merchant. And the guild merchant is just a guy out in whatever city that you get. You bid on a merchant spot in a city every so often. So the guild has to bid for the spot. So Nerncrack Traffickers has a guild merchant in Stormhaven. Blackwares. Can't think. Black Market Wares has one in Ralka. So you gotta like know what are the big trade hubs. So like Ralka is the biggest trade hub in the game, and I have so I have a guild that has a merchant in the biggest trade hub in the game, and they're also really super nice and helpful as well. Everybody's been super nice since I've returned to this game. So that's how auctioning and stuff works. And there's also a lot of add-ons to add to the game that enhance the guild stores, right? I think that's about it about that. Want to make sure it was not one guild that I know about that has a podcast that was constantly saying some things on their podcast that you didn't agree with. Oh, okay. I just joined these guys too, since I just started playing a week or two ago. But everybody's been really helpful. Usually I'll get like 2 or 3 trade guilds. So you can sell, because you have a 50 item limit on selling things on the guild stores. So usually I get like 2 or 3 trade guilds. One like super friendly nice guild. And one guild that's like pure PvP. So I'm in 3 right now, and I'm probably making our guild today. So yeah, it's a lot of information. What can you tell me about Briven?
Briven's as stubborn as my father when it comes to following the rules and regulations of House Redoran. Ulran and Briven were best friends, even if they argued from time to time.
Right now, our guild will be very small, but that's kind of how I like it. I got one guy, he just hit level 50 with the Templar. Another dude's kind of working up slow with the Templar as well. But my guild will be more about small, kind of tight-knit crew with a lot of PvP. Roaming around, ganking, doing big things. Trying to kill like 20 dudes with 3. Will we accept lobies? Yeah, sure, of course. I'll go along with, the guild that I make is just going to have kind of the same rules as my stream has, and my my Twitch app voice, which is just, no overly, no. What? My brain thoughts. No overtly putting out negativity, toxicity, blaming people, keeping a cool head, and that kind of stuff. I just don't have much tolerance for that. I understand a lot of people do that, but I just don't have much tolerance for it. That's about my only requirement. And be the best. Kappa. What did Briven and Uran argue about?
Politics, foreign relations,
More nuts.
the Ashlanders. You name
Minus
an
50
issue,
TKP?
Ulran and Briven were probably on opposite sides of the argument. It got to the point where I had to ignore both of them or they'd drive me insane.
Told your father what happened to Uran.
You did?
Did.
How did he take it? I mean, he didn't know that my brother was dead.
I love how these guys don't talk to each other and they like send me to find each other, but they're all like 200 feet away from each other. How did he take it? I mean, he didn't know that my brother was dead? He didn't know. He was
Really?
upset as you.
I suppose that makes sense. I think he loves us, in his own way. But what else did he say? Did he know that Ulran had been banished?
I think it's a rule that it doesn't matter how you spell shenanigans, as long as it, you know what it is, right? I always have to look that up whenever I'm spelling it, and then I never remember. It's like, is it E-I-E-I-A-I, or what? He told Uran to go to the mainland. He didn't expect him to turn to the Ashlanders for shelter.
He didn't expect... My father doesn't know his children as well as he thinks. Either of them. That's why I had to get away. Join the Morag Tongue. At least Naryu understands me. Mostly.
Your father said you should avoid House Redoran until you can sort out what happened.
I can't agree to that. I need to figure out what happened to my brother, who was involved, and then I'm going to make them pay. Just you watch.
I bet you are. I don't doubt it, babe. Okay? That chick is the first Dunmer in Morrowind that I didn't hate when I first met him. Met her. Whoa, dude! Witch doctor, bro. Yeah. And then, of course, the guild that I make in this game, if it works out, I'll probably be carrying it over to Crowfall eventually when we get closer to release. So, where am I at? Go to the manor. Get 2 iron ingots. And talk to Vorar for my storyline quests. Let's go do that first. I want to get level 10 right here because I want to go try out the PvP. PvP. And I'm not sure what the optimal min-max class is for Warden right now. But if you're going to be a caster and you want to be min-maxed and not care about, what it looks like or whatever, I think Ultimer is probably, get like 4%, I think. Damage to a lot of elemental stuff. Yeah, Breton's fine. I say just play whatever you want, But when you make your character, it will show you what the bonuses are, and then you can look online to see what their passives are. to see if it syncs up with what you want to do with your warden in particular. Yeah, you know what? Let me make a couple ingots real quick. Finish this crafting writ quest. Crafting writs. Where be? There it is. Let us make 2 ingots. What happened to my iron? Thought I had iron. On that. Oh, no room in my inventory. Merchant. Merchant, please. Merchant.
If the volcano...
Hey. Sell. Junk? No junk? Oh, finally get some potions. Not really gonna need potions for a while though. What do I want to get rid of here? I need iron, so I don't really want to get rid of any heavy stuff. Miscellaneous. Oh, okay. What? Why isn't it selling my junk? Sell it, sell it, sell it. I don't need... I should have kept the bait for fishing. I want to do some fishing. Okay, there we go. Now I can... Decon... Structo. Iron dagger. Flavor's greatsword. There we go. I got my ingots. Now what do you want me to do? Talk to Milanilith.
Bring some iron ore to a blacksmithing station. You can refine it there. Refining ore into ingots is a good way
I got
to...
the ingots.
Go to the blacksmithing station and craft an iron dagger. Nothing.
Roger that.
Every race has a traditional material. The Argonian style material is flint. You can learn how to craft with another.
2 daggers. The game has these things called crafting writs. It's kind of like a daily for crafting, but you have a chance to get recipes that can sell for a decent amount of cash. And daggers. 2 of them. What? Should have more iron ingots than that. She took my iron ingots? Why'd you take them? Please give me an ingot. Am I gonna be able to make 2 of them? Yeah. Hope I have to bring 2 to her physically.
Craft an iron dagger. You'll need some ironing.
There you go.
The trick is the style material, but I'm sure you
Figured
know
it out.
that. Next is deconstruction. You learn a lot when you break something into parts, even more so when it's someone else's work.
Deconstruction
Go
gets you
deconstruct.
levels
You'll regain
and
some it's a fancy way to
gives you mats. Pretty much want to deconstruct most of your stuff you're not going to use because the deconstructed mats are usually worth more than the item itself, especially at lower levels. Right now, I'm just
You
getting my
certainly
crafting
know your way
certification
around
for
a
blacksmith
forge.
so I can do the
You're a
writs.
blacksmith, and of course. I'll get you certified right away, so you can... Let me know if you have some time. I can train and certify you in something else.
Woodworking
good
next, but
I
I
want
don't
to
really
know.
need to do
Absolute.
it right now. Because this isn't my main, so I don't really need to do writs on him. Alright, let's go over here. And in my storyline quest, which will hopefully bring me to level 10. Ooh, frame drop. The dropping of the frames, my friends. The dropping of the frames. Now, is this quest above me or below me? Wrong one.
Without enough quarry stone.
Hmm. Here? Nope. Here? Nope. Nope. Somewhere around here. Is it a mage's guild or a fighter guild quest? Storyline quests. Swear I just went in here. Sandalin Plaza, maybe that's it. Yep, there we go. What's up, man? What you looking at? Oh, beautiful. Beautiful.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, seems like you still have all of your limbs. I guess that means you were able to do the job?
Yep, killed the town commander and retrieved the evidence.
This is one of the times I hate to be
Ew,
right.
what's this?
Was hoping someone would have run them out of the cavern already, honestly. I'll let my business partners know, and we'll decide what to do from here. Thanks.
Let me ding! Let me ding! Give me that ding! Noting. 75% of the levels it gets 10. Not bad. Okay, so Maple, crafting writs, manor, Queen's consort. Pew 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 pew. Mage staff on right now. See what I got. Blue light robe. Yeah, it's probably better than what I got. You usually want to wear one piece of each armor just because you level it up as you're going. Throw that on there. Boiled crapapace. Got the bow. I'm gonna go break down some of this stuff because my inventory is like full. Where's my bear? There he is. There's my bear. Deconstruct the stuff I don't need. Level 6 still. Armor 777. Break it. You also level your crafting skills by deconstructing. Then you want to research. You want to have something researching for every craft, because it sometimes can take days to learn the traits. There we go. Now woodworking. You take off those tutorial tips. Restoration staff can go away. Go away. Shield of stamina. Might keep that on my person just in case I want to gain the shield line skills. Two bows. That on there. Research training trait. Bonus XP. I need a cloth. I need le cloth. Le cloth, bro. Let's do it. Oh. I get a lot of cloth. Really go for a heavy armor helmet. At 30k in the bank? Yeah, that's like almost exactly what I had. We must have quit at a very similar point.
Only the finest wares here.
Quit or burnt out of content. Either one of those, because I think a lot of people did that. 8. Do I have heavy armor on otherwise?
Selling,
Yeah.
buying, trading.
I do. 5, 6, 5, 5, 7. Okay, so I can break everything else there. Just keep these two. Whoops. Deconstruction. But no worries either, because I've found a couple YouTube videos that tell you you can make anywhere from 20,000 to 50,000 an hour. Alright, what's in my inventory now, huh?
I've got what you need.
Heavy. That's garbage. Slave shoes, slave pants. We're not a slave anymore. Sell these. You can't break jewels. So I just sell those to the merchant.
Making your own clothes.
Or sell them on the guild store if they're worth anything, but these aren't worth anything at all. What? It be sold to merchants. Heirloom necklace? Wondering if that came with the game or something. Heavy armor girdle. Right, shoot, right, oh! What am I sporting? Waist. Ah, yeah, I'm gonna keep that. Let's deconstruct my belt. Okay. Deconstruct le belt. Take a look, see what we got now.
Only the finest wares here.
And now I need to find my bank. My bank.
Oh, don't mind the big...
Oh yeah, I forgot that you share banks. Hopefully I have enough room for all this stuff. Probably do. I've been hoarding. Oh, and if you have ESO Plus, which is the $15 a month thing, you have a bottomless crafting bag. And access to all the DLC. Not Morrowind. You have to buy Morrowind because it's an official expansion. But if you have ESO Plus, you get all the DLC access and you get an unlimited crafting bag. I don't have ESO Plus right now, but so you can see my bank is absolutely filled to the brim with mats. Super filled with mats. I gotta do something with that. No room for ingots. Motifs. Goes. Okay. And then the Morrowind comes with a one dwarven crate too, which can give a seriously awesome mount. It's a Dwemer automaton mount, which sounds sick. I'm at 21 and 60 now. Where is the bag merchant? Bag upgrade merchant?
Buy and sell here and now. Only the finest wares here.
I've got what you need.
I don't know. Usually a bag merchant to upgrade your bags. But I got plenty of room, so we're good. Be good. Put on my bow so I can earn bow skills. And head back to my quest. Get that level 10 so I can do some PvP, man. I've been really enjoying playing slow, though, with my alt. Just taking my time and reading the story.
No charge to have a look.
Balmora. That one's closer. Let's go up here. And regardless, if you don't have Morrowind or the DLC or anything and you just bought the base game a long time ago, it's actually a super sick deal to even have, because there's no monthly if you don't want to get ESO Plus, and there's still buttloads of content. Wait, I gotta go over here. Bing. Ugh. Fishing hole in the swamp.
I expected you hours ago, hero. It's
What?
not polite to keep an assassin waiting.
What up, girl?
I was wondering how long it was going to take Vea to convince you to follow me. But she thought I didn't notice when she glanced at my writ, didn't she? Where is my overly curious apprentice, by the way?
Stayed in Balmora. Wants me to see what your target knows about
I know Vea
Merlin's
wants answers,
murder.
but this is my job.
Murder.
There are rules, especially where the lords of the great houses are concerned. There might be a way to deal with this, though, provided you're willing to help.
What do you need?
First, don't kill any Redrons. That's a violation
Okay.
of my writ and could
Alright,
have serious
I won't.
consequences for both of us. Second, you sneak around and search for anything that pertains to Ulron's exile while I figure out how to deal with the counselor.
Got it.
We need to be invisible. These things work best when no one but the target knows we're there. If you get spotted, you're on your own. I even cough on anyone without a writ, and the Morog Tong will have my head.
You often receive writs that call for the death of high-ranking house officials.
It's unusual, but not unheard of. True, most writs taken out against the houses target low to mid-ranking officials. The Grand Master is cautious when it comes to accepting such a high-profile writ. Apparently, though, this target has been very bad.
What do you do?
Councillor Dovera has been conspiring with House Drez to promote the slave trade and avoid scrutiny by Redrin and Pact officials. She played a dangerous but profitable game, and her coffers were overflowing. Until someone noticed.
Dirty slave trader. What gave her
I'm not
away?
privy to the laborious investigations that took place. In cases like these, though, the target usually becomes complacent and lets her guard down. She made a mess. Now I get to clean it up, for the good of Dunmer society.
Why do you think Loran was really exiled?
That's the question, isn't it? It nags at us the way the torchbug nags at the brave little scrib in those children's stories. Once we discover who Ulron's torchbug is, we'll have a clearer understanding of why they set him up and why he had to die.
You think Ulran's death was all part of the plan?
I'm not saying that. Accidents happen. But they certainly made sure Ulron was in the wrong place at the wrong time, both in Balmorra and again in the Ashlander camp. In addition to whatever you can find here, we should also talk to Captain Briven.
You think Briven's involved?
Briven's name keeps coming up. At the very least, he was Ulron's best friend once. He might be able to shed some light on Ulron and what happened to cause his exile. And I really want to know what took place after Ulron left us that message.
Did you need to leave Vea behind?
Vea's my apprentice, and I'll decide when she's ready to take on a mission. She's been through a lot, and her actions reflect on me and my status in the Morag Tong. She may not appreciate it right now, but I'm trying to keep the both of us on track.
You're accountable for Vea's actions?
That's how it works. Her actions are my actions. Vea goes out and executes 3 writs. I share the credit and get praised for training my apprentice. On the other hand, if she kills someone without a writ, the Morag Tong takes both our heads.
Goddamn. Morag Tong rules are that stringent?
There have to be. My order came this close to being eliminated. It's only recently that we've started to make a comeback, and only in Dunmer territory. If we can't control the actions of our members, we'll be hunted down and destroyed for sure.
Okay. Okay. Find a way into the manor. Time to do the sneakies. Even though I don't have a melee weapon on right now. Anything I can kill to get my bow skills? Oh yeah, there we go. Got it. Bow skills in the house. Need to get to rank 2, apparently. Alright. Find a way in. Without being seen. There's also the Dark Brotherhood DLC, which the entire thing revolves around stealthing and murder and all that good stuff, as well as Thieves Guild. Pretty neat. Alright. The hell was that? Heard somebody scream. I thought. Find a way in. I'm gonna guess there is a hatch or something somewhere. I ran out of stamina. Forgot that stealthing uses stamina. I love that I'm stealthing, but my bear is just chilling. And my dog.
That bit of green was on the coat.
Got a whole squad going around here. Can't kill one Redoran. Window? Oop. Find a way in the manor. I mean, there's Redoran right there.
What's a little extortion among friends?
Hmm. Here. Can I sneak it behind? Is this the manor? Can't tell. It's a warehouse.
Warclaws! Let's flay this outsider!
What? Somebody saw me outside?
This looks promising. Might even lead to the wine cellars. I could use a good bottle of wine.
Gotta be sneaky. Oh god. She's gonna turn around, isn't she? I have to wait till she's behind that box.
His fate was such that no woman would have him.
Yeah. There we go. Let's go. Gotta be very quiet. Hide in a barrel if I want. Assassin's Creed type stuff. Whoa! Shit! That was close. Damn it. There we go. Saw nothing.
See what you can find
And we're
pertaining
in.
to Ur. I've got a dagger and a writ with Councillor Dolvara's name on them.
He goes.
Check the corners. Check the corners. Huh? Sure, I'll take the coins. He's advised that the following groups and organizations may be operating against the best interests of House Redoran. As such, be vigilant and cautious in your dealings with these groups. Uphold all house rules and strictures accordingly. Savages continue to near the... Yeah. I don't think I really...
So House Redoran issued an advisory against the Morag Tong? Fat lot of good that's going to do the Councillor.
Thought she was gonna say something else. Yeah. What is... Track that guy. Ardenfell? It's gonna be a, yeah. No, thought there was gonna be a door to the other side. How am I gonna get this guy off his chair? So close. Ring a ding dong.
If we don't find anything, maybe we can ask for an invitation to the upcoming council meeting. I'm sure they'd be happy to answer our questions.
Keep it down.
Where do I have to go now? Basement? Or did I come from there? God dang it. Oh no, my bear. Don't attack me, bear. Okay. Search the manor. Avoid killing. Oh, it's only optional. It's only optional. Oh. Stairs are right there in front of my face. Guessing this is outside. Balcony. Counselor's quarters?
Not yet, hero. Let's make one more sweep before we confront our target.
There we go. Fortunate events surrounding the demotion and subsequent banishment of Uran Relith have left the High Council extremely disappointed. This isn't what we expected from the promising son of an old and respected family. We reported detailing Ulran's trial, while informative, did nothing to alleviate our concerns. In light of what occurred, the High Council requests a favor from you. First, since you often operate in the Balmora region, we'd like you to monitor Council Elris's actions for the relative future. We have every faith in Councilor Elris, but Uran is his son after all. Add to that the disturbing news about his daughter and the Morag Tong. You can see why we have concerns. Second, promotion of Brivan Malram to the rank of Captain, Commander of Veterans Western Forces. We have received troubling reports. The unauthorized escalation of the use of mercenary companies, specifically for Hara's work laws. Contract soldiers are expected to abide by all house laws, regulations. For Hara's mercenaries tend to deviate from standard practices on a frequent basis. Especially dislike hearing reports of excessive violence in regards to the treatment of Ashlanders. Harsh treatment, as you know, must always be authorized. Use your connection and personal relationship with Relith family to urge Counselor Eris to get his affairs in order. We'd appreciate it if the disquiet in Balmora settled down before upcoming council meeting.
Luck.
Okay.
I was hoping for a quick stab and go, but it seems the Councillor might actually know something about Ulran. So Councillor Dolvra does know something about Vea's brother. Damn it all. Now I suppose you want to actually talk to her before I execute the walking pile of
we need to know what she... Don't we need to find out what she knows?
I specifically waited for you to arrive because I figured that would be the case. Still doesn't mean I'm happy about blurring the line between helping Vea and performing my duty as a Morag Tong.
What do you think about the information we found?
We discovered that the next meeting of the High Council will take place at the consulate outside Balmora. The war clause and the Ashlander abuse aren't completely sanctioned by the House, and Dolvera was present when Ulran was exiled. Not a bad haul.
Wow, they really flood you with information in Morrowind. High Council will take place at the consulate outside Balmora. The war clause and the Ashlander abuse aren't completely sanctioned by the House. Ulvara was present when Uran was exiled.
That means we have to get Dolvera to spill her guts before I spill her guts. Just keep your wits about you, hero. Dolvera wields her feminine charms the way I wield my daggers. Don't let her seduce you into doing something stupid before I end her.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Be quick with your questions, hero. When I slip in, so do my daggers.
Ah, you must be here about those pesky patrol schedules. After all that clandestine correspondence, it's a pleasure to finally meet you in person. Now, come closer so we can celebrate our partnership in a proper fashion.
Say what?
Well, look at you. I'm impressed. The last person House Drez sent over was so much more scruffy. I have a meeting with House Halalu shortly, but I think I can spare a few more moments for you. To seal our partnership, you understand.
Not hear about that. I want to know about Uran.
Oh, you do you? And why in oblivion would I tell you anything about that?
I need to know about his trial.
You're obviously not my afternoon appointment. You'd best take your leave before I have my soldiers throw you into the swamp.
I ain't leaving till I know what happened to Uran.
Ulron's dead? That's news to me. All I know is that Ulron was tested and found wanting. He decided that the life of an Ashlander was more important than that of a Redoran soldier. We stripped him of his rank and banished him from Vardenfell.
Tested? Why was Uran tested?
Everyone knew Ulron cared more about those savages than he did for members of his own house. But what does it matter who tested his loyalty? He failed and paid the price for his poor choices. Now, tell me what this is about before I get really angry.
I don't think your anger is going to matter in a moment.
That's what you're wearing? All right, but it's your funeral.
Uh-oh.
How dare you! I'm a lord of House Redoran, the Morag Tong.
The
She gonna
Morag
murder?
Tong issued the writ with your name on it. You do remember that House Redoran frowns upon slavery these days, yes?
Oh, shit. Rip.
Take another look around, hero, and see if you can find anything else related to Uran.
Damn, dude. That chick is cold-hearted. Cold-hearted. Yeah, might as well go ahead and steal some stuff now, you know, take some apples and here we got a Memento Mori.
I try not to be superstitious.
The hell?
That brings bad.
It's like from Dead by Daylight. Exotic oils.
Alikir massage oils? Fancy.
Whoa.
It has nothing to do with Uran.
He responded to my theft. Oh, I got a joint hammer. Need one of those for the massive joints. Let's read it. Thanks for your impressive recommendation. I've been given command of our forces in the Balmora region and promoted to the rank of captain. Remind me that I owe you the next time I can get away from my duties for an hour or two. Taking the liberty of reassigning most of the soldiers previously under Oran's command in order to provide them with a chance to start fresh under the new regime. Only Vitalo's Talum's squad remains intact. They were with Ulran on the day of the incident, and I want to personally debrief them before I make any sweeping changes. Meantime, I've sent them to scout the old fort west of Balmora to keep them busy. Also wanted to thank you for reconnecting me with Farhara and her mercenary unit. I worked with them in the past, but they've been a godsend for bolstering our presence in the territory. Here's the rest of the unit assignments. The rest of the letter contains a list of blah blah blah.
That's Captain Driven's seal. I suppose our evil counselor courted favor wherever she could find it. The good Captain Briven appears to be more involved in Ulron's fate than I had imagined. He never struck me as the type to use murder and deceit to get ahead, but that's the problem with greed. It causes decent people to make stupid choices.
The captain is spreading Ulran's soldiers to the four winds to make a fresh start.
Or he's trying to hide something. The letter mentioned an intact squad sent to scout the old fort.
Squad?
You need to get out there and see what those soldiers know before Briven gives them new orders and they disappear.
So let Vea know?
I suppose. She's probably pulled tight as a bowstring waiting to hear something. Go talk to Vea while I present my writ to the authorities. I can't wait to see the look on the Redoran Magister's face when I tell him what his counselor was up to.
I'll handle it. Handle it. Handle it. What are you doing it? Sparta! Cool. Oh, worked again. Alrighty, so we did the thing. Whoops. We did the thing. Now I gotta go back to Vea. I'm getting sucked into this story pretty hard. It was kind of slow and rough to pick up in the beginning, but... Get out of here. Can you jump off here? Like a yes.
What is that terror?
Nothing. I smell nothing. Why did that guy say, what's this terrible smell? Is he talking about a stealth Argonian? Oof. Good lag.
What?
I can't believe Lord Vivek wouldn't see worshippers today.
Wonder if I've been playing for so long. Game's kinda chugging.
Halt, fetcher!
Ah. What? What do I owe you now?
Fetcher!
Yeah,
If I had a gold
here's
piece for
15
every new
gold.
life I
Take 15 gold.
Now get lost, scum.
Didn't mean to do anything wrong. Sorry, man. Sorry, brah. Racist, right? Dude, my Argonian smells beautiful. Smells like cream of wheat and fine sausage. What the hell? Oh shit. She's pissed.
Back again? Took your sweet time. You didn't learn anything, did you? Not that it matters. Oran's dead and nothing can change
You know where to
that.
find the soldiers that were with Ulran.
What good is that going to do? They won't speak to us. House before family and all that. Believe me, I'm more than familiar with Redoran honor. Still, I suppose I know a few ways to get people to talk.
Hell yeah, man! You gotta put that all over your scales. Keep them nice and moist, shiny. I don't think you should leave the safe house until Naryu gets back.
More rules.
Uh-oh.
I thought we were beyond those kinds of limitations.
You need to figure out who's responsible for Ulran's death.
I need to figure out who's responsible for Oren's death. House
We also discovered that
councillors,
Captain
Redoran
Briven
soldiers,
might have had a
Ashlanders.
role in this.
Briven was Oren's best friend. Would he really betray my brother? Regardless, I want you to have this.
Executioner's
You could have handed
helm.
me to my father, and you didn't. Other than Naryu and Asher, you might be the only friend I have left.
Got it.
So which soldiers are we talking about?
Boing.
I know most of the people my brother used to work with. Eyewitnesses are better than notes in the house registry, provided I can actually get them to talk to me.
Vitola Tellum's squad. They're scouting the old fort, but I really think we should wait for Narya.
There's no time to waste.
Oh,
That
she's gonna
fort's
go
near
get
the
killed.
cave where I was hiding. Last time I was there, the fort was crawling with cultists.
You're gonna
We
go
need
get
to
killed.
find them before Vatala and his soldiers wind up sacrificed to some Daedric prince.
Few moments.
We'll get Vatala and his soldiers killed. I know the process. Turning in a writ can take hours, maybe even an entire day. I'll leave Naryu a note. She can meet us at the fort. I'm going. Either come with me or get out of my way. Let me gather my gear and write a note for Naryu. I'll meet you near the Hlormaran
I don't want her
stronghold.
to die.
The more I think about it, the more convinced I am that we'll learn who's responsible for Oran's death soon. Then blood will flow.
Don't you need a writ to kill someone?
As far as I'm concerned, rules got my brother killed. They don't apply to me anymore.
Oh,
Besides, to find the soldiers, we're probably going to have to carve a path through those cultists. The Morag Tong won't care about that.
Thought Naryu was responsible for your actions.
That's what the handbook says. Look, I know what Naryu's done for me. To keep me safe, I appreciate that. But this is about what they did to my brother. Nothing else matters. Not Naryu, not you, and certainly not me.
Damn, looks like our whole damn squad's about to get exiled. Don't force me to choose between you and Naryu.
No, never. You and Naryu aren't my enemies. I just need to get justice for Ulran. Otherwise his death will be the first of many. We have to be able to resist laws that make no sense or get people hurt, without being afraid of getting exiled.
Do you know Vatola Telem?
I know Vatala. He's a typical Redoran soldier, loyal to a fault, always spouting nonsense about house and honor above all.
This chick's
He's
losing
devoted
it.
to my brother, though.
He's losing it.
Ulran considered him to be one of his best.
About to go on a murder spree. Why didn't Vitola stand up for Ulran?
Ulran had a habit of putting the needs of others ahead of his own. He probably told Vatala and his soldiers to remain quiet. Decided to take responsibility and save them any heartache. I hope these soldiers remember that when we find them.
Jesus, man. Morrowind, it's like a Morrowind 90210. The freaking drama. And then she goes. Stabbing, stabbity, stabby, stab, stab. Okay. Okay. Okay, dokie. Half a level to 10 and I could finally join PvP. Good. Let's take a look-see here what we got going for class stuff. Got snipe now. Nice. Snipe on the bar. One more skill point. Save it. I think this is gonna level me. I think this might be a climax to part of the storyline. Now. Oh.
You're here, I'm here, the damn cultists are here. You know who isn't here? Battler and his squad. They're probably hiding. Or dead. They better not be dead.
See Naryu?
Naryu's probably busy clearing her writ, and we don't have time to wait. This opportunity to learn more about what happened to Olran won't last much longer. We need to find that squad of soldiers.
We should wait for Naryu before you get killed.
You wait for Naryu. I'm going to go
great.
and find those soldiers.
No,
Their orders were to scout the old stronghold.
not leaving her.
I suggest we search along the outskirts and see if we can pick up their trail.
I can't see how this doesn't lead to her getting killed. I mean, she's like the one that said if you fuck with the Morag Tong or whatever, then you're gonna get wasted.
A bedroll.
A
Still
bedroll?
wrapped and ready to use.
Shit.
Standard issue for a Redoran soldier.
Oh, interesting. A sweet roll. A sweet roll. Hey, get off me, punk. A narcotic nightwalker. Get whooped. Dude, the bow skill, the skills XP so fast now. Seems like, at least. A blade.
A Redoran officer's
blade.
sword. No Redoran soldier would leave that behind willingly.
Well, I wonder what happened. Warden's pretty damn fun so far. Hello, friends. What's the range on my Scorch? Area 20 times 7 meters. How does that work? Face! Used to be an adventure. Took an arrow to the face. Was it? I gotta go inside.
Red Mountain awakened.
Let's creep out real slow like. Snipe on that guy. Hello?
Give me a moment with one of the survivors, and I'll find out where they took off.
What? The hell did that guy say? Oh, shiznit. There he is.
Corporal Darvel. I knew him.
Hailed
But the
on
others,
a pike.
They're civilians. They must have taken Tellem's soldiers inside.
Player scared the shit out of me. Alright. What's up? Find the soldiers. Find the soldiers. Hello. Can I snipe inside? Sure can.
Let's find the soldiers and get out of here before these stupid cultists realize what's happening.
Stupid cultists.
We won't let you take us without a fight. Wait.
Pretty much committed genocide on these damn cultists throughout this
You're
game.
all still alive.
Like 16 million of them. Hey, yo, what up?
I'm not sure what you and Vea are doing here, but let us out. Then we can return Vea to her father. Councillor Eris has been terribly worried since she disappeared.
First, we want to know what happened to Alderaan.
This isn't the time or the place to have that discussion. Get the key to this cage, and then we can find a private place to talk.
Any idea where I can find the key to your cage, sir?
One of the cultists carries the key. I don't think he's too far away. We hear him patrolling around every so often. Free us, and I'll tell you whatever you want to know. You have my word as a veteran and as an officer.
Goodbye.
You find the key. Me and Vatala. We're going to have a little chat while we're waiting.
Man.
I'm just trying to protect you.
From what?
I don't
the
trust
truth?
what she's doing
Oh,
right
please.
now.
I want to know
They're gonna
who
come
did
back
this
and they're
to
gonna be
my
dead.
brother.
Hey, man, didn't I just kill you? Bang, bong.
Ah, another sacrifice for the Prince of Bargains.
When did you throw a dagger in my face? Wow, wow, map. Double warden. It's just gonna be cool to do. It's should be interesting because wardens will be able to do everything in dungeons. So you could easily have a 4-man warden dungeon.
Can't leave us like this.
Now, let's hope that Vea didn't kill the guy in the cage. Where'd you come from? Damn, dude, is my bear taunt? Warden only, dude. Warden only. Warden only. That'd be funny as hell in PvP. Suddenly 10 wardens come out with bears. Kind of scary. Kind of creepy.
I knew I shouldn't have told Vea the truth. I just made everything worse. Please let us out of here. We have to stop Vea before she does something she'll regret.
Where did she go? Tell me what
I told
happened.
her what she wanted to hear. I was with Captain Ulran the day everything happened. I was commanded to lure the Ashlanders to town and set up a situation for Ulran to deal with.
Kind of situation.
My orders were to invite the Ashlanders to
Bear-
Balmora to
Bearvelry.
trade, send some local toughs to instigate a commotion, and then get Ulran to investigate. It was just supposed to be a loyalty test. Who expected Ulran to kill his own soldier to save a savage?
Invite the Ashlanders to Balmora to trade. Send some local toughs. Local toughs? Supposed to be a loyalty test. Who expected Ulran to kill his own soldier? He didn't mean to kill his own soldier. Said you were following orders. Who gave the orders?
Captain Briven, though he was still a lieutenant at the time.
Captain Briven's gotta
As soon as I explained all
die.
this to Vea, her face turned dark and she stormed out of here. I think she's going to Balmora to kill him. You need to let me out so I can warn the captain.
Here's the key. Captain Briven thought. Captain Briven sent him, or ordered the, Captain Briven ordered it. As soon as he explained all this to Vea, her face turned dark. She stormed out. She's gonna go to Balmora and kill Briven. You need to let me out so I can warn the captain. Here's the key, but I want you to stay out of this. I'll deal with Vea. You led Ulran into a trap and sent Vea off into in a foul temper. I'm just gonna leave you here. What do you guys think? Give him the key? Tell him to stay out of it, or keep him in there? In one instance, I could let him out and he helps kill Vea, or another instance, I could let him out and he saves Vea. So it's kind of like a double-edged thing. I don't... Should I leave him there or let him go? Stay out of this. Alright.
Thank you. Now, get to Balmora and stop Vea before she does something she'll regret.
Word up. I mean, I can trust that guy. He seems trustworthy. Have some wyverns in your face.